Hello mga kapatid, magandang umaga po. Pag-ibig at kapayapaan ni Kristo maghari sa ating puso at isipan. So, sa diskusyon natin sa mga anghel kahapon, may importanteng katanungan po na sasagutin natin. Bakit sinasabi na ang mga anghel is not eternal? Only God is eternal. Ano ba yung kahulugan nito? Ano ba yung kaibahan, theological difference between immortal and eternal? Yan ang i-discuss natin sa live na ito, mga kapatid. Dahil sa discussion natin sa nature of angel, malinaw no, na angel are created by God out of nothing, are not eternal like God. Hindi pala eternal ang mga anghel, no? Ang Diyos lang. So ngayon, para malinawan yung utak natin, what is the theological difference between immortal and eternal? Yan po yung i-discuss natin sa mga oras na ito. So, greetings na tayo. Karen Magno, kumusta ka na, Sister Karen? No? Si Leah Magtagon, Alcantara, nanood sa atin si Maria Gilda Rapista. So ito po, mga kapatid, ang theological difference, no, ng anghel. Theological difference sa eternal and immortal. So dito tayo sa mystic na difference, mga kapatid, no? para malinawan naman tayo patungkol dito, mga kapatid, no? So, quick live lang po tayo, mga kapatid, ha? Quick live lang po ito. So, dito tayo. Ang ganda ng presentation pala ni St. Thomas, no? The Big Thomastic Framework. St. Thomas, there are 3 modes of duration, existence across time. Una, tinatawag na time. Tinatawag po ito ng tempus. Dahil yung eternity, immortal, related po yun sa time, di ba? So, may 3 modes of duration, according to St. Thomas. Grabe talagang talino nitong taong ito. So, sabi niya, una, time. Kaduha is evum o eviternity. Itong ev is related sa time, angels, and separated souls. So, sa mga angel, hindi po time, kundi evum ang tawag nila. Sa Panginoon is eternity. Eternas. Only God is eternas. No? God alone. St. Thomas adapts the classical definition from Boethius. Eternity is the complete, simultaneous possession of endless life. Nandito ito sa kanyang Summa Theologica. Eternity is complete, is the complete, simultaneous possession of endless life. No? So, anong kahulugan nito? God does not live through moments. He does not experience past, present, future. Yun po ang eternity. Never experience past, future, present, future. God possesses all of His life at once. Not long time, not infinite time, no time. No, He is not bound from time because God exists in eternal now. Anong Panginoon? God exists in eternal now. God is totally outside time because He is pure actus purus. Anong kahulugan ng pure act? No change, no potential, no movement. Walang pagbabago sa Diyos. Kaya nga tinatawag siya sa philosophical term, pure act. Because time measures change. If something doesn't change, time does not apply. So, eternal ang Panginoon, no? God cannot change because He is perfect. He cannot gain or lose anything. Therefore, no before, no after, no succession. So, eternal, uncreated mode of existence. So, ano itong eternal? Uncreated mode of existence. Sasabihin mo, sino bang naglikha sa Diyos? Mali po yan. Hindi mo naintindihan yung term eternal. Eternal is not uncreated mode of existence. Only God is eternal. No beginning, no end. Saan ba nakatira ang Diyos? So, hindi naman material yung Diyos. No? So, dito naman tayo sa immortality. Dahil ang mga anghel is not eternal. They are immortal. This is where many people get confused. Nandito tayo, no? Parang ang immortal at eternal ay magkapariho lang. Hindi po. Angels and souls live forever. But they are not eternal. Why? Because they were created. Eternal is uncreated mode of existence. Uncreated. Cannot be created, mga kapatid. Life sacredly. So, yan po ang kahulugan at kaibahan sa eternal at immortal. Ang anghel is immortal, not eternal. Ang tao, hindi eternal, immortal. Only God is eternal. Because eternal being is uncreated mode of existence. Yung existence niya is not created. Anything created has a beginning of existence. St. Thomas is very strict here. To be eternal belongs to God alone. So what are angels and souls? They are immortal, not eternal. Bakit immortal sila? They have beginning but no end. No end dahil wala namang kamatayan yung kaluluwa natin. Okay? Pero yung mga anghel pala, they are not bound by time. Ang middle category nito, sa time at sa eternal, may in-between. Hindi pwede na sa hierarchy of degree of beings, may malaking gap. So yung in-between, tinatawag yung evom. Ang nasa gitna. Thomastic middle category. This is part. Most people don't know. Hindi nila alam ano yung measurement sa mga anghel. Tinatawag yung evom. Eviternity. Eviternity. A-E-V-I-T-E-R-I-N-T-Y. Ito po yung eviternity. Yun po yung mga mode. Ma-measure natin yung mode of existence sa mga anghel through evum or eviternity. In between sa time, temporal, may evum, and then may eternal. Okay. This is the mode of existence of angels. The human soul after death. They are outside physical time, but not eternal. No? So, they are not eternal. Outside physical time, why not time? Because they don't have bodies. Wala naman silang katawan. They do not undergo physical change. Yung spirit nila cannot undergo. No biological aging, hindi po maging matanda. No material decay, hindi na sila ma-decompose. So they do not experience clock time. So they are beyond time. Because they were created, has a beginning, can have accidental change. Angels don't change in their nature, but they can change in thoughts, choices, action, relationships. This means they still have a kind of before and after, but not material time. This is mysterious middle mode. Tinatawag po ito, ang time of measurement nila, tinatawag na evum. Eviternity. Na eviternity. So, in between yan sa time at sa eternal. Middle category po. Tinatawag yung measure of mode of existence, how to measure their existence, mode of existence through eternity. No? Ang ganda, no? So, magkaiba po yung immortal at eternal, ha? Yung anghel is immortal, yung human soul is immortal but not eternal. But at the end of the day, God is promising us eternal life. Wow! Not just immortal life. We possess immortal life. Hindi naman tayo mamatay. Yung kaluluwa natin hindi mamamatay. Okay? Ang ganda, no? Okay. Ito yung yung sabi ni St. Thomas sa kanyang reflection. Here is the deepest line of thought. Eternity belongs to God because God is existence itself. Hindi mo sasabihin, kailan nagsimula ang Diyos? Mali yan. Hindi mo naintindihan yung term eternity. God is ipsum ice subsistence. Subsistent being itself. Yung pagka-Diyos na, yun na yung existence niya. Creatures have existence. God is existence. Yan ang kaiba. Creatures have existence, may beginning. Pero ang Panginoon, God is existence. Ang kalugan nito. Creatures receive being and have beginning. God is being, no beginning. Yan po ang kalugan yan. No? Immortality, ano yung kahulugan ng immortality? Perpetual created existence. May perpetual siya na mode of existence. Pero ang eternity, ang Diyos, uncreated existence. Yan po. Immortal being lives forever because God sustains it. Because of God. Eternal lives without beginning because it is being itself. Immortality, endless life. Eternity, beginningless being. No? So ano yung immortality? Walang katapusan na buhay. Ano yung eternity? Walang simula na na existence. Walang simula na existence. Yan po yung kahulugan ng theological difference between immortality of the angels and the eternal existence of God. Only God is eternal. The soul of human being is immortal. The spirit of the angel is immortal, not eternal. Only God is eternal. Kahulugan ng eternal, no beginning, no end. Immortal, no end. Pero there is a beginning. So, yan po yung kahulugan natin sa theological difference between immortality and eternity. So, Fighting Maria, the Tax FD with a humble heart po.